What's up, Shamus? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showcasing another Blue Eyes variant. This is obviously, as I said in the previous video, Blue Eyes is one of my favorite cards in the game. And it's also my first deck I've ever built. But, yeah, let's get right into it. So, today we're going to be going for Blue Eyes Combo or Blue Eyes Dragoon. This is one of my favorite lists, personally. I just like this list. And it's consistent. It's actually pretty fun. And it can play through hand traps decently well since we're running the whole rocket engine. Yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. So yeah, we're running triple Blue Eyes. Even if it was mathematically better to run two Blue Eyes, it isn't, by the way, because this card just serves as a huge purpose in one of the main combos of the deck. You need three of them. But even if it was better to run two, I don't think I can morally bring myself to run two just because it is Blue Eyes. But yes, in this deck, it is correct to run three. If you're running less than three, there's something wrong with your list. Yeah, three vanilla Blue Eyes. Then we go for the one alternative White Dragon. Oh yeah, this card is really solid just because it's just a free body essentially. And yeah, so alternative is just good at one. You don't want to run two. It clogs way too much, and it's just very searchable in this deck. And the chance of drawing is pretty high with your Saryuja and everything. Then we go double White Sun Legend. This card's cuttable to one, but I actually like seeing it in my opening hand sometimes, depending on what's going on. It is really solid. And then we go for triple righty driver, one lefty driver. This is one of the main combos. This combo is definitely worse than the Draconet Galaxy Serpent combo, but it still works. Draconet Galaxy Serpent is definitely better though. Yeah, so these are your two openers. Draconet is the best card to open, even though this is a when effect and this is an if effect. Um, Draconet's still the better card in this deck just because it can summon out a dragon. But yeah, so this is basically our starters, and now let's go on to some of our common pieces or searchers. So one is Glacis Spiral Dragon. This card's absolutely busted. It's super easy to get into. Yeah, there's no real explanation. This card can actually help you make some pretty nasty boards. Then we go for Starly Safer. This is the card you're gonna summon off of LP. It's really good, and that's gonna also turbo you into Wyver Buster and Collapse Serpent. Then we go Chaos Dragon Levianeer. This card's also really good, and yeah, that's it for like our Chaos package, if you want to call it that. We aren't running Chaos Space because it's not like it's good, but we don't need it. It's not. I've tested with it, and it actually makes a deck less consistent. Um, Believe it or not, it's because you don't want these cards aren't necessarily cards you want in your hand. Unless you're gonna use your other tutor cards to search them. It's just too much search cards, which sounds a little stupid, but it's not something that's that efficient to use. So yeah, that's our chaos package. Then we go for our rocket package. We go one silver rocket, one rocket tracer, one magna rocket, one rocket synchron, one Absorber. Worst case scenario hands, you have to get into rocket synchron. It's unfortunate sometimes, but you have to do it. But yeah, this card helps you turbo out. Tracer helps you make board load savage, really easy. Magna Rocket and Silver Rocket are just targets a Rocket Tracer in case you hard open one or you open Quick Launch. It makes it pretty easy. We're running one Draco, by the way. Draco is just like if you open it, it can extend you. It's not like It's not like I necessarily need to see it. It's just kind of there. But yeah, Draco's pretty cool. You can definitely run more than one copy of this card, just because you do sometimes have the problem of not being able to make that second. Like you won't be able to make LP and Pisty on your board under your needle fiber. But it's not really that necessary because you will have other tutors to do your thing. But if you like Crusader Draco, go ahead and run it. I have nothing against you. This card's still fantastic. Then we go Quick Launch, Triple Quick Launch. This card's fantastic, and that's the reason we've run a bunch of separate different guys. Really solid. We go Triple Melody Awakening Dragon. This card searches out your Blue Eyes White Dragon. It searches out your alternative, and it searches out your Levianeer. So it's pretty huge for the deck, and it does a lot. It can just turbo you to a couple free extenders. Most of the time, if you open your Draco Net World Legacy Card Dragon combo, it and you happen to have this in your hand, it ends up turning into a two free summons, 2 free 8s on board. So yeah, really really good. Then we go for the Boot Sector Launch and Dragon's Ravine. You're going to be activating both of these in one turn pretty much every single game because they're both super, super good. This one basically gives you access to Spiral Dragon, and Boot Sector Launch just will unclog your hand most of the time and summon all of that unwanted rocket stuff in your hand. Or if you have any rocket stuff at that point. Got 1 1 for 1. This card's still really good in the deck because you can just instantly summon out a Whitestone Legend and get a free plus. It's still really, really good. Triple War Legacy Guard Dragon is one of the best cards in the deck, and it's actually really, really insane. It just gives you that free Whitestone Legend, like for absolutely nothing, or it can possibly give you that free Galaxy Serpent depending on your hand. It depends on the hand, but yeah, it's still really, really good. Then we go for one Foolish Burial. Some of the bad hands, you're going to have the Foolish Absolutor, add Rocket Synchron, normal summon Synchron, special summon that Absolutor, make a Dragoon, and pass. But for the most part, this is just going to be an extender because it is part of your consistency. And then lastly, for our Dragoon package, we go one Red as Black Dragon, Dark Magician, and Red as Fusion. One of my favorite things about this deck is just putting these guys all together. Having a deck with Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Dark Magician is just really cool. I don't know, that's a lot of childhood dreams right there. Anyways, let's get on to the extra decks. So we go Christian Halkey Fibrax. Obviously, this is a starter piece, really really solid. When Striker Dragon, you're making this if you don't have access to Boot Sector Launch. Romulus, you're making this if you don't have access to a Dragon's Ravine. LP Pesty, these are your extenders and basically your combo starters. So yeah, guys, we are running 2 Hulks. I just had them misplaced. This is just in case for later follow-ups. We go the Triple Burst Dragon. One Triple Burst, really really good. This card can like fix up some really weird scenarios. Through testing, actually came up a couple times, and 10 hands it came up twice. So this card was really really good. Really actually helped me push barriers. So you're summoning this pretty much every game. This card's busted. Plus 1 is really really good, and the ability to special summon out of your hand for free is really really good. Just for using 3+ monsters, which is really simple to do. Next, Appaloosa. You're very rarely summoning this card, but if you do, um, it is most likely stopped in Nibiru. Yeah. But most of the time you're going to be going for the Anaconda. If you want to go for more negates on board and you're for sure that it's better, you definitely go for the Appaloosa. I most of the time will go for Anaconda. Again, out of 10 test hands I did, Appaloosa came up twice in those. Appaloosa got summoned twice with 3 materials. One of them 3 materials, one of them 4 materials. So, Appaloosa is still a very solid card. Obviously, Anaconda for Dragoon. One access code is to push your game and just have a really annoying card to deal with for your opponent. Yeah, sometimes if your opponent stops you in a really bad spot or you have a low negate Appaloosa, you could just equip this guy. You could just link off Appaloosa with a couple other guys, and you can just literally make this guy gain straight up 4K attack, get him to 6,300, an absolute unit to get over. Then we go for the Hope Harbinger Photon Lord. These are just your standard rank 8s, the best ones in the game. And yeah, this is what I personally think are the best to actually run. But it's obviously preference. It's just this guy stops Nibiru, which is really important. And then for our fusion, we got the Dragoon, obviously. And finally, we have the Borlo Savage Dragon, which is really easy to make since we run the rockets. Yeah, guys. So this is pretty much it for the deck. For the most part, this is actually a really fun deck. It's one of my favorite combo variants of Blue Eyes. There are definitely more out there. Like some of the other ones, you have the Synchro 8, the Ruler, the new card from Rise of the Duelist. I don't like that variant too much. That just relies on you having Chaos Space to spam. And with the Chaos Valkyria and Chaos Creator, I'm not a fan of those cards. They are really good though. If you like that list, then definitely go ahead and do it. But yeah, this is personally like my favorite kind of build. And you guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.